The focus of the builds was more about how can we build stuff effectively. Yeah, economical. That's a really good way to put it.
Oh, no.
All right, guys, here we are. We're going to be jumping in on some budget runs, budget loadouts, that sort of thing. We're going to be trying to figure out the most cost-effective and the most competitive, you know, kind of budget gear, ranging from weapon, body armor, armored rig, helmets, stuff like that. We're going to try and figure out what is the most cost-effective way to get through Tarkov. All right. So you're thinking, which one's the cheapest PSO? I think it's this one, isn't it? Why not just use an ADAR? Well, we can build an ADAR as well. The problem with the ADAR is that it's single fire. And for me personally, I'm looking for something that's going to be fully auto in CQB. And the ammo is trash for the price. If you want to be competitive with an ADAR, you need M855A1, which is, I don't know how much, compared to 762 PS. I mean, if we want something that's going to be held to the same kind of rules as what we was using before, then we do need to hold it accountable in the same way. It needs at least a 20 round mag, at least. What that will allow us to do as well is take all this off, right? So now we've got the same effectiveness. We've got the laser light combo. We've got the dual roll sight. So it's pretty much on the same level as the AKM, but single fire, right? So everything like everything that we put on the AKM to get that weapon into a position where it's effective at different ranges, we've basically got with the SKS now, except for the SKS is obviously single fire. It does look ugly, but we're not really bothered about looks on this. This is you know, beggars can't be choosers. It looks pretty sick, actually. I'm not gonna lie. It does look really f***ing cool. It's pretty much the SKS version of the AK that we built, right? Like, more or less. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. 45 ergo, 91 recoil, and pretty much in the same sort of league as the AKM. Alright, well, we'll tell you what. We'll save this. We'll call this the Versatile SKS. Alright. Looking at... Oh, my goodness. Looking at parts. It's a lot more expensive. Mainly because of this. But like you say, there is a mechanic trade for it, which is power filters, right? So, SKS itself. So, SKS, we're looking around 42,000 for the UAS build, right? So, about 42k for the UAS build. So, if we go like this, 33k. Is it one? So it's one filter is 33k. So one filter is 33k. And what that gets you is basically the base version of what we have. Alright, so let's take that off the total. It was 33k minus that, so it's going to be 33k for the UAS build. Alright, so minus that 9k. So actually saving ourselves 9,000 rubles. So 133 minus the 9k. Looking at 124,000. So SKS, we're looking around 124k. Alright, so we're basically looking, in between the two weapons, we're actually spending 2,000 more rubles on an SKS. Yeah, it's really complicated. It's really complicated, guys, honestly. But you guys are all coming up with great ideas and helping me to kind of narrow down on what we're trying to achieve here, which is great. So players only. Fuck me. Yeah, players only, guys. We're looking. I mean, hoping that you should be able to snatch an OP SKS off the flea. You should be able to snatch an OP SKS off the flea that has the dovetail mount on it already. Okay, if you can't, just wait until you see one. I mean, yeah, it's even worse. It's even more expensive. 172k. $172k players only. Let's refine it even more. Budget. Versatile survival on a budget. How's that? Versatile survival on a budget. I mean, don't particularly want to go dorms with an SKS. With PS ammo. To be completely honest. I think we're probably going to end up building another SKS to try and get a good run with it. We should really build another RPK, but we haven't really got the time. Unfortunately. This thing sounds sick. The ultimate scav destroyer.
Давай, мочи! О, но!
I knew I shouldn't have told you about those sound alerts. Probably should have left him alive. Probably should have left him alive, to be brutally honest. Hey, bro. I'm gonna kill the fucking naked guy. Oh, shit. Double shit. Other side of the wall. Good. Go to DOMS. And the 762 PS does its... Well, I was going to say does its job, but does its job, you know, remarkably well. My brain did not register that guy. Finally got Kappa. Nice, dude. Don't particularly want... That scav to do exactly that. I do not feel confident with the SKS, chat. I'm going to tell you right now. You can probably tell by my playstyle, but... Scavy's still there. Somewhere.
Вон он, блядь, ебать его!
Should have just done that from the start. One thing that I will say about the SKS is that it point fires so well when I'm not under too much pressure anyway. Don't you dare drop shot.
Хуйло, отходи!
Thank you.
Now that's more like it.
You thought I was dead when you heard that grenade. Same. What do we get? Loads of scavs, loads of headshots. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of the PMCs that we wanted to get. Those two guys that pushed past construction, they were strange, man. They were moving so fast. There was no way that we were ever going to catch up with them. Granted, we could have got into like a direct confrontation, but guys, this isn't the weapon for direct confrontations. You know, if I'm going to be going into a straight up PvP, you know, head to head, like 1v2 sort of thing, I want to be running something like the HK, the M4. You know, you need to choose your weapon based on your tactics, and vice versa. Your tactics and your weapon do need to complement each other. Otherwise, you know, you'll end up dying. And you know, one thing that I do like about the SKS is not only is it cheap to run with the 762 PS, so if you want to go out and, you know, kill scavs and stuff like that, it's absolutely awesome. But one thing I also do like is the less you use. I find that you use a lot less ammo. Single fire and tap firing and stuff like that. You do have to pick your shots a lot better. You tend to like go for the head more. And wait, I mean, you see that. I know that we only killed scavs and stuff, but you can see that we were, you know, really efficient with our shots.